Yo, 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 it's your girl Lex, of course, checking in today with Bossing Up with Lex. Of course, one of the hottest podcast shows in the city, and I'm here today with Ascension by Elise. Of course, she is a boss female in Atlanta, and she owns a spa and training institute. Here is the inside of one of her areas of Ascension, and I'm going to let her speak with you guys to let you know what room she has and what she currently offers.
Hello, everybody. My name is Elise Wisby, and I'm the owner of Essentials by Elise. The room that she's displaying right now is one of our makeup rooms at our training institute. This is where all the magic happens to make people even more beautiful. The next picture is our new product launch, product line that is launching on Thursday. It's for melon skin only. It gives you hydration. It gives you blemish removal, dead skin removal, all in one product. Depending on what your skincare needs are, we have about 8 different products that just about remedy all. Next room is our facial room. And last but not least is our halo therapy room. This room does everything from external detoxification down to long detoxification.
And guys, I went to her facility. I seen these rooms, but this room, go back for me once. This room here, I absolutely think this room should be the most promoted room of all because I haven't seen a spa yet in Atlanta that actually has this in their spa. So this is something that I want her to educate you guys a little more about, that it offers and how you can go on and possibly book it. Her website, her acuity booking or scheduling. How can you book this? The prices, the sessions, how many minutes, all those things so you can get educated on what she's actually offering.
Okay, so in our halo therapy room, it is a 45-minute session. The cost is $75. It can be booked on our website through our IG account, all linked as ascensionsbyelise.com, or the Facebook and IG is Ascensions by Elise as well. But the biggest draw for this particular room is if you've ever had an issue with like a bronchial issue, you've got allergy issues, you've got maybe even with COVID, because some people are still being diagnosed with COVID today, or you just have common mucus. This will all be removed in about a 45-minute session. Once you leave our facility, you will start getting like that little hack or that little mucus in your throat, and you would basically remove it through cough, and it's done. So those that have bronchial issues, this is something that you would come and get maybe once every week, every 2 weeks, depending on what your budget is. But just like I said, the price is $75 per session, and it runs about 45 minutes.
You heard that from the owner herself. That's right. So make sure you guys check her out. Make sure you guys book. Of course, we're going to go live. Make sure you guys see her Instagram, her social media handles so that you can book any of these sessions at her actual spa and training facility. Now, as Browsing Beauty, the owner of Browsing Beauty, the owner of Bossing Up with Lex, the CEO, I have someone that's in my chair now as a guest host who owns a spa and training institute. So I want to know, and the guests, of course, want to know, what courses do you actually offer?
So we offer anything from permanent makeup, from lip fillers to body cavitation, teeth whitening, teeth gems, scalp pigmentation. A little of everything has been at the facility, but we're launching about 10 hybrid classes that will go live on Thursday night as well. So those that want to do classes, but they don't have the time to sit in somebody's classroom, of course, this will be perfect for them.
Wow, amazing. That's amazing. Okay, and what do you actually do at the spa?
So I do permanent makeup, and I run the training courses that are one training course per month for each of the classes that I just mentioned. Along with my Tuesdays and Thursdays are my hands-on days for running a full-service spa that we have on our location.
Okay, great. Sounds good. So you guys remember, Tuesdays, Thursdays, she's on hand so you can get that hands-on experience with Miss Elise right here. Tell me, as a spa owner, as a training institute, what inspired you to open this? What made you like, I want to do this. I want to put my all into this.
So I'm going to tell you guys a little secret. It's you. So
Thank
during the
you.
pandemic, I came in for one of your courses, and I'm like, retirement, because my background is in accounting. Retirement's coming up. I want to go do something different. So I attended one of your boot camps in 2001. And you were such an amazing mentor. I was like,
Thank you.
I want to be in her presence. I want to learn because this lady knows what she's doing and she's doing it fantastic. Like, hands down, you're one of the best people out there I have ever met. And I've been through probably about 7 or 8 different conferences. Nobody gave me as much information and individuality as you.
Thank you so
So once I
much.
completed that course and I talked to you, I talked to your staff, and they were like, once you get to the point where it's like you pretty much can do it in your sleep, then now you're ready to coach some people. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll just do it. I reached out to you, we had a conversation. You were like, I'm gonna come down to Jonesboro and we're gonna talk.
Mm-hmm.
But it all started from meeting you. So I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart
You're
for
welcome.
allowing me to be one of those chosen people to sit in that seat to go through a process with you.
Wow, thank you so much, guys. And you hear it. It's not scripted, it's not pre-written over
No,
here. This is
no,
real.
all
Real words
facts.
from the wise. And I thank you so much for, honoring, me, my training academy. And of course, I'm at the area now in my life to where I want to help other women succeed and elevate and brand and scale their businesses to the next level with
Yes.
things that I did,
Yes.
which anyone knows the story of me. I worked my way from the bottom to the top.
Yes.
And I'm nowhere near where God has
That
placed
is
for me.
correct. That is
He's
correct.
taken me to a level that I can't even see right now, but I know it's in the works. So with that being said, thank you for your input. As the owner of Ascension, what do you have next? What do you have planned next for Ascension? What's your goals next?
So we've got a new product launch that happens this Thursday, which is going to be amazing. But I want to see this thing on a global level.
Global.
There's not a lot of melanated owners, maybe you and I and a few others.
Right.
But I think the knowledge that we have to give women of color all over the world is amazing.
Mhm.
And we can teach it better than most because we are melanated skin. We understand our skin. We understand what it takes to do certain techniques to us compared to somebody else.
Right.
So seeing it on a global level.
Okay, great. So also, as a business owner, what would you say the hardest accomplishment that you endured when you first tried to open your facility? Was it building? Was it contractors? Was it employees? What was the hardest thing that you endured open in your spa and training institute?
It has always been outside opinions.
Wow.
So in my circle, I can say there's probably been 5 real life people that have been encouraging and understood the assignment that I have as far as my goal. Everybody else was like, "Oh, well, you're too old. You can't compete to the young people. You're this. You don't have enough background. You don't have this. You don't have that." But the thing is, we all know that once you have put in the dedication and the work for something, the reward is coming. So for me to step into a situation where it's like, I'm going to go back to school and get my aesthetics license. I'm going to go back and get my aesthetics instructor license. I'm going to do this. And I set my mind to that. And no matter what those people had to say, the reality is here.
Exactly.
So hello, everybody. I'm here.
You heard that. She's here.
I'm not going anywhere. I have an amazing mentor on my side. I'm here to stay. So that is what it is.
That's amazing. That's amazing. And congrats to you and everything that you're opening. I pray that it goes to the next level over and beyond,
Yeah.
over and beyond. Because, a lot of times, our visions can sometimes start off as small, but it can, with the faith, with the hard work, the dedication, it can go to that next level. So all you have to do is trust and believe. And I always ask, no matter what you do, God, whatever your will is for my business, let thy will be done. And that will help lead and take you to the next direction.
That's true.
One thing I learned in life, like going through things that you did in your past, like you brought up an example, just then speaking on, people said because of your age. Mm-hmm. Age is just a number. And I tell, students all the time, I tell mentors all the time, I say age is just a number. Who's just going to go off age? Because it's some people I've met and they're 50, 60 years old and they just now took off with their brand.
Exactly.
One of my main people I like to watch all the time is Steve Harvey. Everybody knows I love his quotes. I love to hear him talk. He tells you he didn't start making money until he turned 38. Yeah. 38. So when you think of, the young generation now at 19, 20, 21 starting stuff, it makes you sometimes do as a owner or an entrepreneur get discouraged because you're looking at young people, the young generation. But God has our lives aligned already. So if we really follow and trust his process and stay in our lane and where what's in our lane, we realize there is no traffic. And when there's no traffic in your lane, you can't cause an accident because you're not merging to the right or you're not merging to the left. So with that being said, don't let age discourage you because, you could be 50 and your school blow up out of nowhere. You can have 10, 20 schools all over the United States. Who knows what God has for you next. But I do pray that, it goes to the next level and you put your all into it. And as having my institute for, going on 7 years, a word of advice I can give to you is stay consistent. Stay consistent with what you're doing and your passion. Don't let your past dictate your passion because a lot of people take their past and make it a prison. And when you make your past a prison, you find yourself confined into a cell. So you can't do those things. So you want to make sure that whatever you're focusing on in life and whatever you're building, it's your passion to do that. And you give it your all. And when you teach, when you're doing clients, you give them your all because you never know who's sitting in your chair. And I always tell my students, I always tell my clients, I don't know who's sitting in my chair, but I treat every client as if they're the president or if they're Beyonce or if they're, anyone elite. I treat them with high expertise because you never know what's going to come back to you. So you always want to treat people with the most up respect. And the crazy thing about me in life that what I've learned is a lot of things that I've dealt with, the hurt, it helped me. It built me. Like the employees, like you're going to find yourself in your spot. You're changing out. You're going through employees, and it's going to take you a while to find the ones that's going to be really riders for you. And you're going to appreciate those, and you're going to find the ones that's coming in just to see what Ascension got, what they got going on, what they got next. What can we compete with them with? And you can't worry about, what the next person has going on because, of course, what God will is for your company and your brand. He's going to help it go to that next level.
That is true.
Yep. So I want you to stay motivated and stay inspired and, just trust the process. That's my number one thing when I teach and when I mentor you. You trust the process with anything you're going through and you do not give up. Don't give up because right now, even as a business owner myself, I find myself, we're in a time right now where mental health is at its all-time high. People were used to 2-3 years ago when money was coming in fast, and we was in a pandemic to where we was closed down a while. And when people got out, they got a chance to spend so much money. You know what I'm saying? So now we're in an era where people don't know what's about to happen next in our country. So they're holding the smart people.
Yeah.
Now everybody's not smart and everybody's not wise. And you heard that word from the wise. With that being said, a lot of people don't know we're in a economic recession. So you got to prepare yourself for it. Like back in the day, I could go in the store and spend tens, $20,000 of dollars, but what would I do that for now when I don't know what's about to happen next in the economy? We don't know those things. So with that being said, you got to prepare and plan out your next destination the correct and the right way. And your visions. You got to know, like me, myself, when I first started, I found myself investing in so much into product to where I have a whole warehouse of nothing but product. It's not going to give out, because I'm overly stocked. But now would I make that same move? No, because I don't know what's going to happen next in the economy. So as a CEO or an entrepreneur that's, have experience in the game, I want you to let you know, like, things that you can do to help your brand, to help your spa, to help your training academy and take it to that next level. What are you doing for your branding like right now? Like what steps are you taking to help brand and market your company?
So right now I'm using a couple brand influencers. I have a couple mentors. I have a lot of lead work being done by myself and my team personally, which is like the Google ads, the Facebook, the IGs, the AI tracking. A lot of those components are being done in house right now.
Right. Okay. What about like going to like different training seminars and different like educational events to learn more about the spa industry or the beauty industry or the permanent makeup industry? Because all those industries are $1 billion industry,
Exactly.
guys. Billions of dollars. It's not meant to come overnight because anything comes fast does not last. I always
Exactly.
remember that. So what have you been to any spas or any conferences or anything?
Yes. So the last conference was the PMU Vegas. That
That's
was
a
in.
great
It's a
one.
big,
Yeah.
big, huge conference, well known. They have some of the most intense trainings that I've ever attended. I also try to attend a lot of the networking events that other spa owners put on. There was one in Charlotte a couple months ago, just to kind of get an idea of how other people are operating their spa, because we want to make sure we're giving the excellence level.
Right.
So unless you're going out and you're visiting other spas, you don't know what that level is. So we do a lot of visits, not really per se spa audits, but we do visit a lot. Just kind of go and see what products they're using, maybe what equipment they're using. Just kind of do sneak peeks so we can go and do our research and get those same types of equipment ready for our clients going forward.
All right. Okay, that's good. How many employees do you guys have
So
right now?
we have 7 employees right now.
Oh wow,
That's
that's a
from yeah. So from our enrollment agents, international trainer. We just hired a lady a couple months ago, which is amazing. We have instructors that are that's over our hybrid classes, and one that is taking over the role of on site, along with the other 4 people that are our makeup artists, our brow techs, myself. We also incorporated a life coach, which is a LT, so that way when our students are what we say life in, so to speak, she's the person that steps in and helps those students get through this new endeavor. Because a lot of times life is life and they're not staying on track, they're not motivated, they're not encouraged.
right.
So we have that person on in place just to make sure that they're getting that individual attention, because it is a large, large scale. So you can't give everybody the attention
Right.
without having somebody that's completely dedicated to the students.
Exactly. So out of the 7 employees that you had, what exact date did you open up?
June. So we opened up January 22nd,
January.
but the actual hybrid courses will launch this Thursday on the 22nd.
So those same employees that been with you since January has been with you.
Exactly.
That's amazing.
Exactly.
Because one thing I've learned in life is like that's one of the hardest things to do is, get a good staff and have a good staff. And to keep them staff, because a lot of people don't know when it comes to hiring, when it comes to picking the right people, when it comes to picking the right front desk receptionist, or when it comes, because that person that sits at your front desk represents everything with you. So when I speak and I be like, you gotta come in every day with your hair done, you gotta have your makeup done, you're a representation of me.
Exactly.
So you're the first impression when someone walks in, besides my lobby.
Exactly.
My lobby is my everything. That's my ambiance. That's what a person first sees. But that person that sits behind my desk, they have to be on point. So how with your front desk, are you the same type of way with your front desk representatives that work at your facility?
Very. So you've met Brian.
Oh, Brian.
Brian
yes.
is my front desk person. He's my assistant. He's also our on-site makeup artist. Brian has this big personality. So he's also even the person that you get.
Personality is very big when you're in this industry. Personality, guys, is everything. You have to, no matter what type of attitude that person comes in with, you're going to get some clients that come in, be happy, be sad, be jolly, be mad. You don't even do anything to them. But you got to keep that same happy personality, whether they walk in happy or sad, because you don't know what that next person has went through. And one thing I've learned in this industry, clients are always right. Regardless of what happens, you got to always know the client is always right. One thing that I can teach you as an entrepreneur is, dealing with employees. I've learned one thing in life, and that's like hiring employees. And me running my company, I run my company very different from a lot of companies. I run my company more family oriented. So my bond with a lot of my employees are like family bonds, so it's hard to fire, it's hard to let go. And then when someone do leave, it's like if they want to come back, I always let them back. And I'm at a point in my life now to where it's like, how do you simply continue to bless the ones that has betrayed you? It hurts. That's one of the hardest. That's an actual lesson.
Yes.
That is a key factor. That is a ding 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 on the mic. Like how to continue to bless the ones that you know betrayed you behind your back, you know. And that's the strongest thing that I've been standing on, you know. But what I've learned now in life is when God say let it go, you got to let it go. You cannot continue to hold on to dead weight, to unwanted weight, to letting the same people come back and do it over and over again.
Because they don't understand the assignment.
Exactly. They don't understand
So if
it.
they are going to be able to drop the ball, look away, and just kind of give you their butt to kiss,
right,
and leave you holding every responsibility, they don't understand the assignment, because we understand it.
We definitely do.
At the end of the day, we're holding the bag. We're holding everything, all the contents, all the responsibility, everything. So if you prayed about it and God says let it go, let it go.
Right.
Hopefully, if He says otherwise, let this person come back in, let them prove themselves, let them be worthy again, whatever. Hope at that time they get it and they understand the assignment and they stay put.
Exactly.
But that's all we can do is pray about it.
Exactly. That's the best thing you can do. And that's when it comes to picking and choosing the right people. Because you know, you get some people that come in and be really genuine. And then you get some people that come in and, you know, are here for a reason and they're here for a season. And I say, God, you send me people that's here for a reason, because I want to let them know I'm bringing them up with me. And that's one thing you got to let an employee know. Like, I'm not here to be bigger than you or better than you. I want to bring you up with me. So as the company go and grow, I want you to know that you can elevate as well. Exactly. Now it's by choice. If you choose to leave, if you choose to step out and open your own thing, I salute you. I wish the best for you. I don't wish down on you, because there's no way God can bless me or bless anything that I have going on around me if I'm wishing bad on the next person. So that's something that I always want to, you know, let entrepreneurs know, like, you know, even as you as an owner, let them know, if I go up, you go up the ladder. I'm not meant to just go up and don't bring you up as well. So with my team that I have now, like, I have the most peace. I went from having 33 employees to 4 or 5 employees, but I'm at the most peace in my life that I can be at ever. It's the right people. It's the right people, and they're loyal, you know. And one thing I did learn in life and with lessons, you know, everybody's like, how do you separate the good employees from the bad employees? Trash will take its own stuff out. And that's just how it goes. And that's Words from the Wise, and that's Speaking with Boss Talk with Lex. And of course, we're here Winning Women Wednesdays with Elise. Make sure you guys check her out. And I want you to drop your handle to let the guys know what's your Instagram, what's your website, phone number, and your actual address, and how to actually book you and see.
Okay. So I can be found at ascensionsbyelise.com. All the social media handles are Ascensions by Elise as well. TikTok, Ascension Spa. And we're located down in Jonesboro. That's 186 North Avenue, Suite 104, Jonesboro, Georgia. Phone number to reach us is 770-728-8665. And for all of our first-time clients coming in for spa treatments, we have a text code to give. So if you mention that you were referred by Lex, we're giving you $50 off of your services. And that code that you'll text is 770-343-4545.
And y'all heard that from Miss Ascension herself, Miss Elise, the boss, the spa owner, a mentor. She has so many classes, so make sure you guys check her out. And she's a beginner owner, so she's ready to take her brand and take her knowledge, her skill set to the next level and help you ladies grow as well. So that's words from, of course, Bossing Up with Lex, Winning Women Wednesday. We're honoring today Elise Wispy. And stay tuned for more Winning Women Wednesdays.
Thank you.